I had a chance to sit down with the chairman of an organization that celebrates the contributions of African Americans in the environmental space, and a young man whose life was changed when he discovered the power of gardening in a place that might surprise you. So Caroline, you are the chairwoman for Taking Nature Black Conference. Tell us about that.
The Taking Nature Black Conference has been around since 2016, and what we do is celebrate the accomplishments of African Americans and Black Americans in the environmental space. So we have speakers, poets, musicians who help us celebrate the accomplishments of people who work in forestry, and the U.S. Forest Service is partnering with us on this program. So it could be forestry, it could be marine biology, it could be river keeping, just any number of ways in which professionals engage with the natural environment. We celebrate the African American contributions to that work.
And Alex, you have this amazing inspirational story. You basically discovered your talent for gardening while you were incarcerated. Tell us your story.
I was incarcerated at 18, and I went to prison. I got sentenced to 30 years. And while I was there, I helped start a horticulture program. And that's where I became a master gardener, and, was part of a program that now is spread to a couple other prisons. So guys are coming home, master gardeners.
Man, Alex, you are a master gardener, and you discovered this. Now, were there any hints when you were younger that you had this skill? I mean, did you have a Big Mama's garden? Did you have a green thumb? I mean, were there any hints that you possibly had this skill set?
Well, I was always the kind of guy who was into nature. And I had more fish tanks than, my mother really wanted me to have. But I would design, little environments for my pets to live in. So that's where it really started at.
Okay, so that's great. So there was a little insight there. And what I love about your story, Alex, is you were changed by gardening. You get out, and now you have a program that helps gentlemen who've been incarcerated, who are trying to find themselves. They learn a new skill set. Tell us about that program.
Absolutely. So I created a program that's at an organization called the Baltimore Tree Trust called Urban Roots Apprenticeship. And it trains guys into, tree care, tree maintenance, and other aspects of landscaping. But I also started Division Street Landscaping, which is a company that is fully staffed and run by ex-offenders.
Caroline, Alex, thank you so much for giving us hope. Alex, we'll leave the last word with you. Give us a message for those people who maybe think it's not for them, or they feel a little disappointed or feel not motivated. Give them a little encouragement as somebody who knows what that feels like, but then knows what the win feels like also.
Man, I think that the best thing I can tell guys is that, pick your struggle. Everything in life is going to be a little difficult, but I'll tell you, my best day out here, my worst day out here is better than my best day inside.
I love it. Alex, thanks so much. Caroline, thank you so much for your time. You guys did a great job.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate the chance to be on.
Great example of each one, teach one.